again, I'm Andrew Cedar with the Times Leader. We're here at Mohegan Sun of Pocono Downs. Jeff Walker, the Vice President of Table Games. And this is Stephanie, who is, are they considered croupiers? What are they?
Croupier, crap dealer.
Yeah, okay. We're at the crap table, and you can see here the sign tells you the minimum bet. In this case, $5 minimum bet. First thing you do with your cash is you want to cash in and get your chips. So I'm going to go in, we'll start with $100 in chips. So you put the money down on the table.
100, send it.
100 going out?
Good luck, sir.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you. All right, so I have green chips. Now, Jeff, your first bet, you could bet, the options are.
Your first bet would be either pass line or don't pass.
Now, the pass line, to put it on here, would mean
you're rolling with the house. You're rolling with the table.
With the table. So other bettors around the table would then be betting on my roll. If I'm the roller.
Time to get a hard 6, hard 8.
All right. So we're going to do the pass line and see what happens.
3-1, new shooter.
Croupier stick person's going to offer you 2 dice to pick up with one hand.
Pick them all up with one hand?
2 dice.
2 dice.
2 dice with one hand. Try to keep it over the table.
Okay.
And then throw them to hit the back wall.
Awesome. And I'm looking, you said 7-11 is an automatic even money bet here.
Even money on a first roll.
Automatic loss would be a roll of
2, 3, or 12.
2, 3, or 12. We don't want to do 3 or 12.
8, hard 8, hard 8.
An 8.
Point is 8.
So,
no fail.
The croupier puts the disc on the 8.
Right.
And now my goal from here on out is to roll an 8 before I roll what?
A 7.
An 8 before I roll a 7. I can roll possibly 10 times, not get either.
You can roll a bunch of intermediate numbers, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, it doesn't matter. You're looking, by the way you wagered, to make that 8 before you roll a 7.
Okay.
Point is 8.
All right. I need to roll an 8.
8 to win.
Before a 7. Okay.
4, easy 4.
So nobody wins on the 4 unless they
are down behind.
Nobody can place bets after the initial.
You can place a bet on the 10, 9, 6, 5, or 4 if you like. You can put it in $5 increments since it's a $5 table. So if you drop 25 down, you said, you know what, I'll take $5 on the 9 and 10. And
that would be just for that one roll. It wouldn't be until I throw the 7.
It's until you throw the 7. You stay up.
For those numbers.
Correct.
Okay.
The 5 and 9 is you win $7 for every 5 you wager.
All right. So if I have my $25 chip on a $5 table, I want to bet on the 10, but I only want to put $5 down. I would put that in and say a $5 bet.
You basically throw it in to the home area and say, I'd like a $5 10.
Okay. So I'd like a $5 10, Stephanie. Okay. So now I want to roll an 8 or a 10 before I roll a 7.
Sure.
Okay. So now you got the 8 and the 10 working for you.
All right. We're trying for the 8 or the 10 before the 7.
8 or 10.
8.
And I have an 8, so I would win.
Winner, front line
I would win the pass line bet, the $10 is gone.
$10 stays up.
Well, that stays on.
It still rides.
Okay.
But you won on the 8.
So I can pick up my winning bet.
And then 7-11, you win on the pass line. 2, 3, or 12, you lose. The 10 is not in action. So whether you throw 7 or 11, or a 2, 3, or 12, it's not in action on this roll. It's not in action until the point is actually marked.
So this is just like I walked up again and we're starting a new roll, but my money stays on that 10, or I can take it off.
Or you can take it off.
Okay, I'm going to take it off.
Okay, you would ask the dealer to hand down your 10. There you go. She'll hand back your money.
Short high bets, 5 ways, 4 bets, 4 ways.
Now if I wanted to do the don't pass bar on this roll,
now's a good time to get it in. All the dice
you would move it up to the don't pass bar.
So the don't pass bar now is, I'm hoping my first roll, whatever it is, I want to roll one.
A 2, 3, you want to roll a crap, 2 or a 3.
I want to roll a 2 or a 3.
A 12, you would basically be a push.
Okay.
A 7-11, you would lose.
I would lose.
Yeah.
And then it would once again be that number that I want to roll the 7 before that number that I rolled.
Correct.
Okay. So we'll try this right now with the don't pass bar.
Hands up, dice are out, shooter shooting from the don'ts, looking for a point. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
7.
7. So I lose right off the bat.
You lose.
Actually lucked out and rolled a 7.
You're actually a pass line shooter. I can see it.
So apparently I should just keep the pass line test going. So we'll put 25 on the pass line again, and we'll see how this works. Now there will be people all around the table either cheering for me or being pretty mad at me.
Still looking for a point.
You got it.
Okay.
This is probably the funnest game in the casino.
And why is that?
It's just the excitement. It's a fast-moving game, and there's probably more camaraderie and heckling back and forth than any other game.
How do you become the shooter as opposed to the people around the table? At some point, if somebody at the other side of the table says, I want to shoot, how do they step into my role?
It'll go around from order. When we open a game, it'll start right here. This will be a first person that shoots the dice, and it'll move clockwise around the table. So if I were to 7 out, the croupier would dump the ball. He would pass the dice to you, you'd become the next shooter. The gentleman next to you would become the next shooter. So on and so forth. Remind me not to go to the casino with you, Andrew.
No, you're not always here, Jeff, are you? Could be you.
I've been blamed by many people before.
And you know what I forgot to do when I got to the table?
Oh, you didn't give your card?
Play the card.
So we could still take your card. We'd still be happy to take your card.
How does that work now that I didn't bring it here right off the get-go, but I have it?
We have the capability to back the time up that you played.
Okay.
So that
give it to Stephanie, or
give it to Stephanie, whichever. And certainly we know when you came up to the table, we back up the time and give you the correct amount of time with your correct buy-in and your average bet on the table.
Okay, so it's not too late. If you think, oh boy, I forgot to give my card right off the get-go, don't keep it in your pocket. Once you remember it, pass it on in.
Never too late.
Okay, now we're going to head over to the roulette table.
Sure, that'll be great.
Hopefully a little better luck there.
I hope so.
All right, me too.
There you go.